StarGrid Battle Tactics. Choose your character. Vitality Beauty Core, Samurai BZ, Space Emperor Trump. Killbots, engage! Fight for supremacy!
Welcome MFW Caravan Davao!
Welcome to MFW Davao!
This is a movement that champions innovation, opportunity, and empowerment to every Filipino in the digital age.
MFW Caravan CDO, padulong namin!
Actually guys, the beauty of being an MFW is pwede mong mabalance yung mga personal responsibilities mo, like being a student, mom, or kung ano pa yan, to earning opportunities. So it doesn't limit you.
Upskilling. So, kasi dito, kaya ginagawa natin yung Metaverse Filipino Worker Caravans to really show you guys ano yung mga opportunity, ano ba yung mga oportunidad na meron dito sa space.
Welcome MFW Davao!
Ginagawa natin sa YGG, we want to prove na your time is valuable, no? And in the process, nag-enjoy na kayo, nag-earn pa kayo.
Thank you, YGG, for gathering participants here today and bringing the caravan to Davao, showcasing games, bringing global digital opportunities, and limitless possibilities to our city and our region.
Daghang salamat, MFW Davao!
Daghang salamat, MFW Davao!
Daghang salamat, MFW Davao!
OFW is an overseas Filipino worker. So it's common for Filipinos to work abroad because the salary is higher there, like times 10. Everyone's dream is to work abroad, just so they can have money to provide for their families. I'm an MFW. I'm a metaverse Filipino worker. I just want to travel all over the world, but I don't want to work abroad.
StarGrid Battle Tactics. Choose your character. Vitality Beauty Core. Samurai BZ. Space Emperor Trump. Killbots, engage! Fight for supremacy!
All right. Hello, guys. Happy Monday evening. Ayan. So we are now on, we can say, the first day of, or just the second day of June. It's already half quarter, rather it's almost half of 2025. There you go. So I hope everyone is still excited for every upcoming events here in YGG Filipinas. So we still have later on one of our main game, right? Here in the Philippines and here in YGG Filipinas. So let's go with, all right. So we do have around almost 500 community members. Let's go, guys. Call your friends, guild partners, or guild members to be here with us. Ayan. So I hope, I hope everyone is having a good evening. It's raining hard here on my end or in our area, so I hope everyone is also safe um, in your. Yeah, shout out to all of our community members who is always here with us on every event of YGG Pilipinas. So for start off, okay, welcome to Usapang MFW. So this is the new and improved version of what you may remember as Hangout, right? So that's every Monday. Now, we have rebranded this show to better reflect our mission for the Metaverse Filipino workers, or the MFW, right? So there you go. So this show is part of a better movement to showcase real opportunities in the digital world, Web3, and gaming, right? So featuring stories, insight, and guests who helped us unlock those doors. So every Filipinos and every episode of Usapang MFW ties back to two of our four pillars. So, okay, let me ask our community member if they remember what are the four pillars of MFW. Come on, let's go. Before I shout out everyone tagging me here. Yes, it's already June 2. It's already half of 2025. Come on, guys. Then it will be December again. Yes, so we have. No, it's not the elements. Come on. Senpu. Okay, so we do have, yes, you're right, guys. We have work and grow. So the pillars that speak directly to how you can turn passion into purpose and turn gameplay into something greater. Now, before we begin our discussion with today's guest, okay, you know him well. He's been with us from the previous episode. So we'd like to play a short trailer that captures what the MFW movement is all about. So this is also a glimpse into who can be an MFW and what's possible when we embrace the future of digital world. Right? BTR roll direct.
OFW is an overseas Filipino worker. So it's common for Filipinos to work abroad because the salary is higher there, like times 10. Everyone's dream is to work abroad just so they can have money to provide for their families. I'm an MFW. I'm a Metaverse Filipino worker. I just want to travel all over the world, but I don't want to work abroad.
All right. So there you go. That is just the trailer of the MFW clip. Now, for those who want to dive deeper into this movement, okay, we can visit our website at https www.metaversefilipinoworker. So that's just one word com. All right. And if you haven't seen yet the full movie clip of the MFW story, it's available already. The first release was actually 4 months ago during the YPS, I believe, and it's still very relevant to our community today. So you can visit the full trailer at the YGG YouTube channel, I think. Yeah, so I think the rec will drop the full YouTube video also for this one. So there you go. Oh, it's also on the website. All right, so please watch it, guys. All right. Okay, so again, shout out to our Marshall lead, Saya, Templar lead, Arkmila, our Sentinel lead, and of course, Mausama for the game agent lead. So they've been helping the community with all the games. So I would say they are also the real MFW. All right. And of course, we have our creative team, Direct, Nem, Direct Sai, and we also have, of course, Senpu, who is always here. All right, there you go, guys. Okay, now, bear with me. I do have a lots of announcement here. Okay, let's start off with our weekly schedule. Direct will flash it here, but yeah, so we have every Monday, that's Usapang MFW. And Tuesday, we have Together We Play featuring Vibes and Aniches. That's tomorrow at 9 p.m. We have Thursday, Crypto Fiesta, X Soul Flare at 8 p.m. And we have every Friday, the Hour Together We Learn, care of Metaversity, or powered by Metaversity. And of course, Saturday, we still have our YGG art. It's also up. We also have a new branding. It's now MFW Versus. Okay, so from YGG Versus, it's now MFW Versus Cup Week 7 at 7 p.m. Saturday. Okay, now, be one of us are the first to join the StarGrid Galaxy. So, you can still pre-register, guys. We have a form here that will be dropped by our Sentinels. Okay, that's until June 12. Okay. And then Soul Flare X YGG Pilipinas giveaway. We still have the Jumbo Phone giveaway available. All right. So the first raffle, we will start once we have 350 downloads. So it's almost there. So kindly invite your guild members, your friends, family members to start downloading and signing up for the Soul Flare wallet. Okay, we have a complete link here. Now, take a screenshot of your profile. You need to comment your screenshot at the official giveaway post. And then you need to tag 3 friends or relatives, in any case, to install the Soul Flare wallet. Okay? Okay, number 4, we still have, of course, the art quest on our Discord. You need to complete quests and earn exclusive rewards. So don't miss out. So we have art quests every show, every raid. So there are a lot of ways to earn your art orb. Okay, so just join the YGG Discord. Okay. I am seeing my screenshot again. Okay, guys. Now we have our raffle mechanics. So you need to like and share our live stream in our Facebook page or on X. Okay, send the screenshot that you already like and shared the live event. Send it here or paste it here on our event chat in YGGPH Discord with the hashtag Usapang MFW Usapang MFW hashtag StarGrid launch. Right? And we will choose 10 lucky winners who will win 100 Gcash each. All right, so there you go. We have lots of giveaways and rewards and raffles for everyone. So again, we appreciate that you guys keep joining here during our events. Okay. Okay. Now, are you guys ready? Kindly type 1. I need to see if you guys, our 550 audience, are all active, listening. Kindly press 1 if you are ready to start with our main event, main show. Let's go. Hey, there you go. Shout out to Jen, Sakurai, a massive piece 1K. Oh, Direct, what's number 2? Yeah, Coco Jam, Jaw, Alchemist, Doompi. All right, there you go. We have a lot of Heatman. There you go. So we have lots of number 1 on our Discord right now. They are very excited. So we are joined by the core developer from StarGrid. So it is we have been having them for most of our events, right? And we've been showing that this is one of those amazing game in Web3 right now. So the Web3 game that's already lighting up the Web3 space, X, even X. I've been saying them for every post once you follow them. And I know most of you like this one because it's a fast-paced action and competitive game, right? So let's all welcome. He is the CEO and co-founder of StarGrid. And of course, he is here to talk about the launch, the road ahead, and of course, how this game can open doors for you guys, the MFWs of the new era. Okay, so let's all welcome on our virtual stage, David Kong.
Yo, yo, yo. How's it going, everybody? GM.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello, David. And yes, thank you for joining us. Lots of our community is very excited to see you again. And yeah, so I'm sure, I know they know you already, but let's have a quick icebreaker first before you introduce yourself. Is that okay?
Yeah, let's do it, man.
All right, so this one is the name overpowered power up. Okay, so before we get serious, so let's kick off with something fun. If you could create an OP power up, what would it be? And just in case, why?
I think I put a lot of time into thinking of the power-ups in StarGrid.
Mhm.
So I wouldn't do anything that's too OP for the game, but in real life,
Yeah.
if I could choose something for myself, it would be unlimited money. I think that's a really OP power-up. Create unlimited money for myself.
Yeah, or something that a power that you can create money in an instant, right? That
Yeah,
would be
exactly.
really cool.
Yeah, just print
Yeah.
it, you know?
Oh, okay. For me, an OP power up. It's not OP, but since we also see it in lots of hero, I would like to, do the flying thing, so
Yeah.
I can visit different places. Yeah, so that's why I've been really fond of the StarGrid, because I'm also fond of the space, those games and movies that related to interstellar galaxy and things. So yeah, this is really really cool, and a lot of our community is saying that unlimited money is really an amazing OP power up. Yeah, so there you go. Kindly reintroduce yourself also to our community, please.
Yeah, absolutely. So my name is David. I am the founder of StarGrid. I'm the game designer and the head of marketing and BD. Yeah, we built a fully on-chain game on Arweave, and it's L2. It's called AO. And it's now available to the public. We just launched last week. I've been in crypto since 2017. I've been working on Arweave since like 2022. So yeah, I was around for the whole crazy 2021 Axie Infinity, all the hype that was happening there, and I played all the crypto games since then. And so yeah, just really excited that we finally brought our game to the market, and that people are enjoying it and experiencing it for the first time now.
Right. Yes. So the game already launched just last week, and I've actually been seeing it in the X space already. And yeah, so congratulations to you and your team for launching an amazing game. And the community is, as you mentioned, there's lots of an active player already, right? I've been seeing
Yeah.
the graph also that you've been posting. Yeah.
Yeah, our the reaction has been great. We are averaging over 500 players per day in the first week, and I think it's just the beginning.
Yes.
Because after the game launched, now all these other guilds, they're like all reaching out every day, and so the main thing is like I don't have enough time every day to have enough meetings to like meet everyone. But yeah, more and more players are trying the game for the first time, and we're just getting like a lot of positive feedback. So I think it's kind of like just spreading naturally. Also, just like word of mouth, people are telling each other about it. But yeah, couldn't be happier with the reception from the players and the public. And I think this is just the beginning. Honestly, I think that we're set up to continue growing.
For sure. So we are here in YGG Filipinas. Of course, we are also very excited with the game. And you mentioned it's 500. That's a big accomplishment, but I'm sure the community will make it to 1,000.
Yeah.
Let's go, guys. Come on. So join the StarGrid game. It's already launched. And as mentioned by David and the team, it's been having a lot of good feedback from the gamers out there. So, of course, can you tell us more how it turned out and about the feedback of the community?
Yeah, for sure. I think still the number one first reaction we get from players is just that they're very surprised. They're very surprised that they log in, and it's just a game that's very easy to onboard into. You don't need to buy NFTs because there are no NFTs in the game. You just connect your wallet and you can just start playing a casual match right away. And I think they're surprised by the level of polish because, we're a very small team. We built this game in 8 months with a very small budget, but people are just like, very pleasantly surprised when they see the UI and they see how well the game functions, and it's fully on chain. So every component that you see in the game is happening on a blockchain. It's not running on any kind of centralized server. And then the second part that surprises them is after they play several matches, they discover that it's a really deep competitive game. And like each character, there's kind of a learning curve. Like even though the beginning is very, very simple, each character only has 5 abilities, right? So it's not like you got to learn a bunch of stuff to start playing. But you learn that even though these abilities are very simple, that you can use them in very interesting ways. And so you don't really get bored, even after you play 100 matches, there's still like new stuff to discover. So yeah, now that makes balancing things a little bit hard because just like small changes can make big differences in the gameplay. But yeah, like it's the feedback is always like, I never get tired of it when people are just surprised and they're like, oh my God, this is really good, right?
Yeah, so actually I felt the same when I saw the game. And as you mentioned, as someone who've been playing games, Web3 games from time to time. The onboarding part is one of the main reason why someone would not play a game or would not continue playing game. And yeah, the game that a StarGrid rather, making it easy for everyone, and like we've talked, like what we've mentioned last episode, that we want to onboard more gamers, especially if someone is from Web 2 games who would transition to Web 3, right? So it's very easy to now just log in. And again, guys, let me highlight this. This is free to play. You don't need anything to buy anything. Just an internet maybe, and you will be able to access the game right away. All right. Now, let's back up a little. I know we're already on the technical part, but just in case, let's go back again, because I'm still amazed with the story that you and your team just developed the game for just 8 months, right?
Yeah. It was, I mean, we worked really hard. I don't want to downplay, like, I don't want to say that it was easy to do, but, and especially the last couple months, we haven't really taken any days off. It's my co-founder, his name is Simone. He was also on the show very recently. Both of us are working 7 days a week, like 14-hour days, just to like incorporate every piece of feedback we get, and push features out as quickly as we can, also while also doing a lot of testing ourselves. I think we've also been really lucky that like we have some players who are so dedicated to the game already. Like in our Discord, people are posting like, oh yeah, I play like 10 hours a day and I record all of my matches and I go and I analyze every mistake that I made. And so they give us a lot of really good feedback as well. So I think, definitely shout out to all of our amazing dedicated players who have been helping us a lot with the iteration process. I think the main reason we were able to do this in 8 months with a small team is because, number one, like we're very passionate about video games ourselves. And I've played games my entire life. I was a professional Street Fighter player for 4 years.
I remember.
And Simone also loves games and has played so many different games throughout his life. His favorite series is Pokemon. He's played like every Pokemon game in the past like couple decades, I think. And so when we decided to make something together, a lot of the decisions that we made for game design and implementation were very intuitive, right? Because we have a lot of experience playing games ourselves. And we had a vision for what we wanted to bring even on day one, right? Like we mapped out all the features that we wanted, all the characters, everything like that. And so the past 8 months has just been executing on that vision, and we don't let ourselves, get distracted, basically, right? Because I know that there's a lot of other big gaming studios in Web 2 and in Web 3, right? They raise a lot of money. They have many years, sometimes like 3, 4, 5 years to make one game. And then halfway through it, they decide, oh, we got to change everything completely. We knew we didn't have the flexibility or the luxury of doing that. So once we had a plan, we just stuck to it. And, I think it paid off for us. And we still have much more of that plan that we haven't done yet. So, I think there's a lot of new stuff that's going to be very exciting for players that they can look forward to over the next year.
Right, I see. So actually, it's not what I've learned with what you with this story is that once you are passionate with something, it can happen, as long as, of course, you put your mind and let's say heart into it. And as you mentioned, the executing of your team's vision to this game, wherein you just have to do what it really takes to launch the game, and not change your mind half through half of the time. Yeah, well, I guess that's the really a good ingredient on how the StarGrid launch came to happen in just 8 months. And kudos to you guys. As you mentioned, you're not having any rest day for the past month since the 8 months. So that's really cool. And I hope you guys will sometime get your a good rest and enjoy. Because I'm sure you guys really deserve the everything, every good things now. That yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, so since the reception and the excitement of the audience and the players, and even the market response made the game launch very impressive, right? But I'm sure our community now would like to add some ask, was there any some struggles or hurdles leading up to the launch, or just in case after the launch?
I mean, yeah, like everything you can imagine, you know. I mean, literally every problem that could happen does happen when you're making a video game and launching it, and
Yeah.
and still even right now, after I get off this call, there's like 10 different things we need to address, you know. But I think luckily we're able to prioritize things really well so that it doesn't always affect the players, right? Sometimes there's big issues that you know, like that players can't even see on that given day because it doesn't affect like matchmaking or whatever, but it might be something in marketing, or it might be a, you know, a budgety thing, or you know what I mean, like things that are not even related to the core gameplay.
Yeah.
And I think, yeah, you know, the in the middle of development, I can tell this story now because, you know, we launched the game successfully, but there were a lot of features. Like if you go to the when you first load the game, you can connect your MetaMask or your Wander wallet, and Wander is an Arweave wallet, right? For the user, it's a very simple thing, like, hey, which wallet do you want? But for us, we're the first game on Arweave to incorporate native MetaMask signing on Arweave and its L2. So when you're like, users don't need to know this at all. Like users probably don't care. But you know, it's kind of amazing that you can use MetaMask on a chain that's not EVM. You know, like that's an incredible technical accomplishment for my co-founder Simone. And we needed a lot of help to make that happen. Like we were talking to everyone in the ecosystem who works on Arweave. Shout out to the RIO team. They really helped us out a lot with this particular feature. But all of that, there's a lot of complexity, and for about a month we were like, oh crap, can we even do this? Is this possible, you know? But we did it. And then, you know, when the player comes here and experiences it, it's like just clicking a button, right? Like it's very, very simple. They don't have to think about all the crazy stuff that needed to happen beneath the surface. But I think like there's so many features in the game like that, like our die staking system, you know, and also just like our matchmaking. Our matchmaking is also fully on chain. So when you click play and it's looking for your opponent, that's all happening on a blockchain. You know what I mean? Like we basically had to build like PlayStation Network or Xbox Live in a decentralized way. So that was very, very hard to do. But yeah, we made it happen. And for the user, like I said, it's the simplest thing. It's just you click one button and it just works. That's really what you want to deliver to players, right? Because anything more complicated than that, like back to the onboarding topic, it's like, you know, they're like, oh, why do I want to bother with this? Like, I don't want to put in hard work to even try to get into the game, right?
Yes, exactly.
But yeah, so every single day it's like that. And also just balancing the characters, right? Like anybody who's ever played Street Fighter or even like League of Legends or whatever, like, you know how important balance is to a competitive game. Mm-hmm. And we still spend many hours. You know, I've played the game for probably like over 1,000 hours just myself to make sure that each of the characters, and there's only 3 characters in the game right now. We have a 4th one coming soon, but just to make sure every ability, we want to keep it super, super simple, like easy to understand, but also allow there to be a lot of complexity that evolves from a very simple mechanic, right? So yeah, those are the main challenges.
Okay. So, well, for a small team and you still have lots of challenges, but I'm sure it was already at the back a history right now since the game is already launched.
Yeah, thank goodness.
Right. Yeah, thank goodness also. Yeah. So that's a really cool thing that to share. And thank you. And it just show that, you know, handling, launching a game, just from the idea itself, it's not that easy. So again, congratulations to you guys launching StarGrid right away in just a few months. But you did mention our weave, right? And then I heard earlier that the data in our weave doesn't erase
Yeah.
and it stays for a long. Yeah, can you tell us more about this?
Yeah, absolutely. So, Arweave has been around now for almost 7 years, right? Like it's really established. And the way that most crypto people know about Arweave is that they have NFTs that are stored on Arweave, because Arweave is just like has always been known as a data storage chain, kind of like competing with Filecoin, right? Like a lot of people have heard of Filecoin. The thing about Arweave that's different is that you just pay once and you store that data forever. And it's like a mutable data storage model that's supposed to last for at least 200 years, which is really amazing. So that data can't be deleted. It's replicated many times around the world. And so what that means is like our game, right? Every single game file, all the music, all the buttons, all the 3D models is all uploaded to Arweave. And then when you're accessing it through the browser, you're accessing it through decentralized gateways called RIO. So that's why our website is stargrid.ar.io, right? That's the gateway system.
Yeah.
So this data can't be deleted. And that basically means that, our children or our grandchildren can get on to any of the gateways and just play StarGrid just like it is today. And also, we update the game. So you see right now in the like if you load the game on the homepage on the bottom, there's like a version. It's like version 0.7.1 right now.
Yeah.
But you also always have access to the older versions. If you want to play a version 0.4 or 0.5, like that's all available on Arweave. All you need is a transaction ID, and you can load any version of this forever. So it's completely transparent, right? It's not like a Web 2 app where they can just take it down, they can just rug you. And also what's really relevant right now, like we've heard so many announcements of games shutting down in crypto, right? Like recently, even if I quit, even if me and my co-founder both quit, like this game will still be available, right? Like nobody can shut it down. It's like Bitcoin, but it's like for data, right? So yeah.
So that is really amazing, guys. As David mentioned, so if you have an asset on StarGrid game, it can be a history ancestral NFT, because 200 years, I'm sure it's guys, that it's a long time, and there might be a little bit technical, but just let's make it easy for everyone to understand that it's an asset, or the game will still be here for a very long time, meaning that even your grandchildren can play StarGrid, and probably by then there are already 1,000 characters to play with. Right? So it won't get boring. I'm sure a lot of ideas already with David and the whole team here handling the game. So we are very looking forward for the next 200 years if we are all still there. But by the way, are we? Wow. Okay. All right. So now I've actually been seeing this on the StarGrid X account that you've just released a recent patch, right? 0.7.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. Would love to hear about this.
Yeah, so our recent patch 0.7, we added a ranked leaderboard. So now, when you're playing ranked matches and you're winning or losing, you can see where you stack up against every other player in the world. And you can see like if you're bronze, silver, gold, and how many ranking points you have versus everyone else. You can also see how much space money every player has earned from the airdrop, from phase 1 airdrop and from ranked matches right now. Also, we did some balance patches, like for a couple characters. So Samurai BZ is now more mobile. We gave him additional movement. So it's really fun to walk around the map with him now. And if you get the movement power up, in addition to that, you can you can basically like walk across the whole map every turn. So that's a lot of fun. And then previously, Space Emperor Trump was a little too strong. He was doing a little bit too much damage with his machine gun. So we lowered the damage on the machine gun just by a little bit, from 24 to 22 maximum damage. Yeah, we increased the cooldown on one of his abilities by 1 turn. But you know, those are really small changes. But yeah, you know, we always stay on top of every little detail like that. You know, when we hear from our players like, hey, like I keep on losing to Trump, and then we try it ourselves, like, you know, we want to make sure the game always feels fun and spontaneous, and it's not just like tedious to play against any of the characters. So yeah, I think right now all 3 characters are very well balanced. But yeah, definitely would love to hear more feedback from the YGG Philippines players.
For sure. There's already some here. So one of our community member, Rasta Raven, said that it's a good thing that Trump is nerfed a little. I think they know why it happened. So it's a good thing there is already a patch. And Kyle here, one of I think he's been playing. He said that to easily play the game, you should spam Samurai BZ. Wow. Okay, but which player are you using right now?
My favorite one is Samurai. Because, and you know what, he's right, because Samurai, his meditate ability, it's really RNG based. So like if you have 4 stacks of his special ability meditate, he's very hard to hit with attacks, but it's based on a dice roll. And so even if you're really, really new and you don't know what you're doing in StarGrid, like Samurai BZ really levels the playing field, even if you're playing against somebody who's much better than you. In the Discord, I kind of joke around. It's like StarGrid casino tactics. Because
of the RNG part.
Yeah, exactly. I think that, like, you know, yeah, the game is similar to chess, but it's also similar to poker, you know, where like you both know, like if you're both all in and you know what cards the other person has, now you're just waiting for the last card from the dealer, right? And that's what I think Samurai BZ is kind of like, and we think that's really fun. So yeah, I agree. If you're brand new to the game, definitely check out Samurai BZ. But based on the stats that I see in the back, I know that Vitality Beautycorn is the favorite character by far. Everyone loves Vitality Beautycorn. Everyone loves to teleport to a power-up right away. He's like the most popular character by like 2x or something like that. Everyone loves Vitality Beautycorn.
Okay. But well, so far, based on what I'm seeing right now and in the YGGPH Discord, is that they've been mentioning Samurai and Trump so far. So probably the Vitality Unicorn there is just, you know, silently listening, not telling everyone their tactics on how to play the game. But yeah, okay. So now you've mentioned before the launch that there would be a new character. Is there already a leak, or can you give us an alpha when he will be released?
Yeah, so you see on the bottom of the screen there, it's Optimus Elon. So that's our interpretation of Elon Musk. He's combined his mind into the body of an Optimus robot, and you know, the AI has taken over his brain. So now he wants to eliminate all the humans and replace them with machines. He's going to be really cool because he builds a Tesla on the battlefield, and the car actually comes and like it comes at you and it explodes like a bomb, right? So we're going to release Optimus Elon before the end of June. So within the next 4 weeks, he's going to be playable. And he's definitely going to be, I think, mixing things up a lot because, you know, his abilities are very different from everyone else's. He has another ability called Neural Brain Hack, where he can, if he's standing next to you, he can disable all of your attacks for the next turn, all of your attacks and special abilities. You won't be able to use any of them for 1 turn. Or if he's standing next to a robot, like a kill bot, he can convert it to attack you instead of attacking him.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's going to be really fun in that way. So I do have plans for even more characters beyond that. So the two that I'm most excited about right now are Michael Saylor and Paris Hilton.
Whoa.
So, I want to make Paris Hilton like a space DJ where she's like attacking people with her music. And Michael Saylor is going to be like the high priest of Bitcoin. His main ability is going to be buying Bitcoin and then spending it on attacks. So he'll have like a laser, and you'll have like cyber hornets. Like he's always talking about cyber hornets in his speeches. So that'll be one of his attacks. So yeah, I think I don't have a timeline for those characters right now, but sometime in the next few months, I'm hoping to bring them to life. In the long run, I want to add like 8 more characters and several more battlefields as well.
Oh, all right. So did you just say the alpha first time here?
Yeah. I mean, I think this is the first time we're announcing some of these details publicly. So.
Hey, there you go, guys. That's how strong YGG community is with David. Yeah, that's how much he loves us. So he just mentioned an alpha for an upcoming 2 characters in the game. And I know you guys are very excited with Elon Musk. Was it Cyber Elon? Sorry, I forgot.
Yeah, Optimus Elon. Yeah, I had
Elon. So there you go. So oh my God, I am very excited with this alpha. So see more characters, more game developments for all of us here, especially it's David who already mentioned the alpha. So we should believe we should take note on that. So all right, so we are very excited. But just in case, now the community is asking here, would there be any updates for possibly adding a battle pass, or is there already a battle pass right now?
Yeah, actually, so we will do like special event passes. Like so it won't be like a traditional battle pass system, but I can't reveal everything yet, but we got something cooking for that.
Yes.
That we'll announce soon,
Okay.
sometime in the next month. And then there's also some more exciting announcements about space money as well, the game's token. I can't reveal that today either, but I'm just going to tease it a little bit. You can look forward to some new announcements about those things in the future.
All right. So, all right. We'll accept that. So you already mentioned lots of alpha. So if your hands are tied with
other announcement, that's okay. You don't need to worry. Okay, but all right. So again, upcoming battles, our event pass, as you mentioned, and event system. Just in case, how about an arcade mode?
Yeah, so we've been working hard on AI for each of the characters, and we're going to release the Play Against AI mode sometime in the next couple weeks, definitely before June. And that's just for super casual players who, they don't even want to play against another real person in a casual match. They just want to practice, maybe learn a new character, and just play against AI for fun. So yeah, that'll be coming very soon. We're just working on making sure that the AIs are fun to play against.
Yeah, it would be bad experience if the AI is already like a pro player.
Yeah, exactly.
Wherein no one can beat them. But yeah. So that's okay. That's a really good plan already for the arcade mode. Thank you. Now, just in case, let's zoom out a little. You did already mention a lot of future upcoming updates and a possible airdrop, but just in case, are there already long-term vision for StarGrid? Let's say how it will evolve.
Yeah, I mean, my long-term vision is like, there's like when I first play like a new Street Fighter game, there's like it's always kind of magical, right? Like those are my favorite games. You boot it up for the first time, and there's like all these new characters that are all really cool. You want to try every single one. There's all these cool different stages with really good art, and that's my goal for people when they try StarGrid, when it's completely finished and all the features have been added, right? Yeah. So I want there to be 12 characters, and like maybe 6 or 8 different battlefields where, you know, every character is super unique. And as soon as you start playing the game, you realize like, man, I could play this game forever, you know, and never see every situation because there's just so many possibilities. And yeah, my goal is that we accomplish that in the next 12 months. Now, I can't promise that that's for sure because, you know, we need to raise some more money and stuff like that, like to further the development of the game, and that's in progress as well. I'm optimistic about it happening. But yeah, I think that my overall vision for StarGrid is that we create a really engaging universe with lots of characters that, you know, the game is just replayable over and over and over for a very long time. And I also have, you know, ambitions for me and Simone to make other games that are very different from StarGrid. Like we have so many different ideas for a whole suite of really cool games that I don't think crypto has ever seen before. And then eventually, you know, if we find success in that path, I'd love to make a sequel to StarGrid as well, like something that really expands on the whole universe and establishes it as like a long-term, really cool IP, you know, where crypto people, Web3 natives can always come and see our culture expressed with like the characters and all the things that always happen in crypto every day, right?
Yeah. Well, that's really cool. Well, the game already right now is already an amazing startup for onboarding lots of community members. And just in case if we expand it to something like everyone can just log in and do communicate with anyone walking around just you know, and then playing in the StarGrid space. Yeah, so it would be a really good example that one game can really expand to a much bigger and more scalable game in the future. And especially it's I'm not sure if I can say rare, or there's no game yet in Web3 that has the same potential as StarGrid.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I think that, yeah, like my goal really, to sum it up, is to make crypto games that don't suck, right?
Yes, I remember the motto. Yeah.
I think the world deserves crypto games that are good and that are fun, and yeah, we just want to push the boundaries as far as we can.
Yes.
As far as that goes, and just make people happy in that process. Yeah. So I think we're off to a good start, and thank you for the kind words. I appreciate it.
You're very much welcome. Again, you guys deserve. You and your team really deserve this as someone who created the game for not having a rest day. So yeah, that's all we. Me and behalf of the YGG community is really thankful also for this release of StarGrid. Now, just in case, we would like to jump off with, as I think you've heard that how we are rebranding the show to Usapang, or Talking MFW, right? Now, just in case, we would like to connect on how the game would be connected to being an MFW here in the Philippines. So, can you give us some points on the earning potentials of StarGrid?
Yeah, absolutely. I know that that's super important, and like the key feature of any crypto game that has a token is that the token should be kind of interesting, right? And so we thought about that a lot. So the token of StarGrid is called Space Money. Space Money is a cap supply coin. So the maximum supply is 20 billion tokens. And 70% of the tokens are earned just by winning matches. So you have to win ranked matches in StarGrid to earn the token. And the higher rank you are and the more wins you have in your win streak, the bigger your reward is. Now, in order to play ranked matches, you need to stake stable coins. So right now you can stake DAI. And how our business works is when you stake the DAI, that DAI produces interest or yield, right? And we keep that yield as our revenue. But the players can unstake the DAI anytime. There's no penalty, there's no fees. So you can just stake the DAI for a few weeks, a few months, and unstake it. And basically you've played the game for free and you've earned space money without needing to spend any of those stable coins. So we think that our business model is very much like aligned with players, and it's like very, very low cost. The only cost really is like the gas fees for depositing and withdrawing.
Yeah.
And then the value of the token will be based on just like whatever the public thinks it should be worth based on how much attention StarGrid gets. We're talking internally about a couple of different utility cases for the token in the game, but right now we're not promising anything. We're just saying that like, hey, it's a meme coin. Just be happy with it with no utility. But hey, we might add utility later. But that's not something that we want to emphasize because there's so many other games that emphasize like, oh, this is the utility of the NFTs or the utility of the token, but they never deliver on it anyways, right? So we don't want to set up any kind of expectations for people because this game is not designed for people to lose their money and speculate and anything like that. I really discourage people from speculating on it.
Yes.
Now, what does it mean for people who want to earn? Well, if the token is worth something, then obviously you earn from playing, right? And a lot of people have experience like this from Axie Infinity. The other really interesting part of this model is that we also have scholarships in the game.
Yes.
So that's going to go live also in June. So in June, we're shipping a lot of big features, right?
Yeah.
And it's going to be really simple. These scholarships, you just deposit your stable coins for staking. And then let's say you deposit a lot. Let's say you deposit 10,000 US dollars. For every $5 US, you get 1 ticket per day, and it just refreshes every single day, right? So if you deposit $10,000, you get 2,000 tickets a day. And then you can delegate those tickets to other players. All you need is their wallet address, and you can do that in the game itself. So you just type in their wallet address, and you type in, I want to give them 50% of the winnings, or 40%, or 90%, whatever you want, like whatever you agree with the player to do. And then they can play the matches for you, and you get a percentage of the space money that they win. So I think this will be very attractive to whales and to people who want to manage a lot of scholarships. And they get that same benefit where if they deposit $10,000 or $100,000, after a few months when they're done, they can withdraw all of that money. And it's like they didn't need to spend any of it, right? So I think this is a very attractive model for both the managers and also the scholars. It's lower risk than speculating on NFTs. And I think that if the game continues to grow and more attention comes to the game, that space money will be interesting as a token. And I think that could drive an interesting economy.
Right. There you go, guys. So I'm sure when it comes to the scholarship part, lots of community members can relate to that, since it's what been happening for how everyone started also in Web3 and in crypto. So having this feature on the game in the future would sure onboard lots of also community members here, or rather players of StarGrid. And it's actually, I would say, a good tactic that your team already thought of how to onboard more people by the scholarship feature, because not everyone can actually can play the game right away, can have NFTs, and can invest. But just in case, if they want to, we have players who are really, like, let's say, competitive and have the skills for StarGrid, however, they're not yet ready when it comes to the investment. At least they already have the option to start, right? And everyone here in the chat is saying this is really a good way to onboard more friends in
Yeah,
StarGrid.
absolutely. I hope that thousands and thousands of people hear about this model and participate. You know, I want to say right now, like in the first week, we've gotten over 4,000 unique wallet addresses sign in and playing the game. About
Wow.
500, averaging over 500 daily active users per day. I think that that should go like 50x from here, or 100x, like somewhere between 50 and 100x. That's the goal within 12 months, right?
Yes.
And also, I want to give another tip about space money.
Mhm.
Airdrop phase one ended with the public launch, and right now we're in airdrop phase two. The people who played airdrop phase one got really big rewards. I think like if you won like 10 matches in airdrop phase one, you got like 1 million space money. Right now, if you win one match in ranked, you get anywhere between 500 to like maybe 1,000 space money. But that same win for airdrop phase two still equals about, I don't know, like 10,000 space money right now. So the opportunity to qualify for this airdrop until the 12th is really insane. Like after June 12th, people are going to look back on this period and they're going to be like, man, it was never easier to earn space money than last month, you know, because literally as soon as the airdrop happens, your payout per win, I think, gets divided by 10 or something like that. So, like, look, if you're listening to this right now, you are super early. Like I said, like my goal is to like 50x the player base. And I mean, it only gets harder to earn from here. So not financial advice, obviously, but like, yeah, like I know everyone who pre-registered from YGG Philippines has 4 free ranked match tickets every single day without even staking anything. That's just available to you for free. So I would really, really recommend using those free tickets every day from now until June 12th. That's just the alpha.
Yeah. You just made everything exciting, more exciting and more challenging for everyone. But I would say, but just in case, there you go, guys. I would also love to highlight this. Space money will be airdropped during the phase 2 qualification, which will be just until June 12th. Well, David, June 12th is actually Independence Day here in the Philippines.
Oh, wow.
So it's holiday. If in case you're someone who is busy, use the holidays and every day. Well, it's equal for everyone. As David mentioned, there's only just 4 arena ticket for players, right? So again, if you win matches, you are already qualified to have a space money airdrop. There you go, guys. Okay, so all right, they are they are really, really excited in the chat here. So all right, so that came from David, and we would love to look forward for the airdrop for phase 2. All right, so yeah, just in case, you already mentioned this earlier also. So there's, aside from space money, you mentioned about staking and having a passive income, right?
Yeah, so I think that would be for people who want to delegate their tickets to scholars.
Yeah.
You know, so I think that, like, you know, even for me right now, I've deposited, you know, several $100s of my own money. I have more tickets than I can use every day. Like I have like not that many. I have like 80 tickets, but I can probably play like 30, 40 matches a day. So starting like next week, when we implement delegation and scholarships, I'm going to look in my own Discord and be like, hey, who wants to play 40 matches? Right. And I'll give out some tickets, and then we'll split the space money. And yeah, so I think that if you're listening and you're like somebody who wants to manage scholarships, or if you're the head of a guild, right, and you want to earn space money, but you don't have the time because you're managing your guild, but you have hundreds of players that want to play. It's really kind of a no-brainer to just deposit whatever amount you're comfortable with and give those tickets away to your players, because it's a win-win. We tried to design this whole system so that there's, really not too much to worry about. And it's just a fun, good thing for all the guilds to participate in.
Yeah, so join the Firmaverse Discord, and let's wait for David to announce his scholarship. Okay, so everyone can join, guys. They have their Discord channel. It's Firmaverse, and they have StarGrid. You would actually see David is the one who really is announcing things there. as he mentioned, they are just a small team for now, but yeah, he is the one is announcing every other updates in StarGrid. So there you go. Okay, now let's move on for a few questions, David, from our community. I know it's already 10 here, and you are a very busy person. But just in case, I think this one is for the community who doesn't have any. They don't have any permanent device yet, so they're still using, let's say, a computer shop, or just in case they're just using mobile phones. Will there be upcoming any platform yet for StarGrid? Yes, go.
So right now, if you have a MetaMask mobile app, the game is playable on the MetaMask mobile browser. But I really apologize to everyone because we haven't optimized it yet for mobile. And so I think I've heard reports that your phone needs to be kind of like high spec for it to run well. And we're trying to fix that. Over the next couple months, we're doing a fully optimized mobile version. That's one of our highest priorities. I know that so many players want to play on mobile. So right now, I'll be the first to say it. The experience on mobile isn't the best, but it's possible on some phones through the MetaMask mobile browser. But yeah, please bear with us. I'll be the first one to announce once our mobile version is better. But yeah, we are planning on working on that in the next couple months.
Hey, there you go, guys. All right, so let's just look forward for that, and maybe for now, try to play StarGrid on your mobile phone using the MetaMask browser, or rather application, and the browser feature, right? I have here from Prodigy, so he just wanted to share, or just in case if you have any possible fix. So he mentioned he played the game using Google Chrome, and he connected the first time, but the next day he was not able to connect. So he did use another browser to play the game, but is there a possible reason or fix why it's not connecting using Google Chrome?
As far as we know, like everything should be good. We're averaging like 1,500 matches a day, and we do get a couple of like random issues. Like maybe we get 3 to 6 like reports of errors per day, but we put a lot of effort into addressing every single one of those and all the edge cases that maybe we haven't seen yet. So what we would ask is please get into our Discord and open a ticket. We look at every single one and we address it really, really fast. So as far as I know, Google Chrome should be fine. I test all the browsers myself every single day. So as of right now, I think we're good for most people. But yeah, we definitely take every error very seriously. So please open a ticket and we'll look right away.
Wow, that's how dedicated David is. So he is the one testing the game on different browser just to be sure. Okay, so thank you for that. Now, well, I'm not sure if this is applicable. So Edison asked, are there any penalties for losing the game?
No, besides just the shame. There's no penalties besides just feeling the shame of showing up of your stats going down on the leaderboard, and I should say this. If you lose a lot of matches, you can rank down. So like if you made it up to Gold League, maybe you get demoted back down to Silver, and that does affect how much space money you earn. So you should be careful of that. Also, right now, the airdrop, how we calculate the airdrop is we're going to take all of the wins in ranked mode from May 22nd until June 12th. And we're going to, and however many wins you have, we divide it, and that's how much airdrop you get. So every time somebody else beats you, they're kind of like taking a share of your airdrop, right?
Okay. So that's the way to think of it. All right. So there you go, guys. Don't share your airdrop by losing. So, all right. So everyone, let's try to win four games a day. All right. So, we have here. Okay. So I'm sure, as you know, lots of Filipinos, our community members, are very competitive. Will there be upcoming tournaments in the future?
Yeah, absolutely. We just need to figure out the right format for it because, we love all of the different guilds that are all engaging, and a lot of, as you know, like YGG Philippines, there's a lot of loyalty, right? Like people want to represent their guild.
Yes,
So
yes.
I'm trying to think through. It's really shouldn't be hard. But right now, like, I think we can implement like a little guild badge and then maybe have like a guild versus guild tournament kind of a thing. But we're just trying to figure out the right format. And, like I said, we have a small team, so we got to just prioritize the features. But yeah, definitely in the next few months, there will be some kind of really fun tournament mechanic where we're also going to give out some prizes. Like we'll give out space money or other tokens as prizes. But yeah, we'll make those announcements as soon as we make the decision on the best format for that.
I'm looking for StarGrid merch.
Yeah, I want to do that too, like clothes, but also I want to do action figures. I want to do like a Space Emperor Trump like action figure for your desk.
Yeah, that would be really, really cool. Though, see, okay, space money, merch, action figures in the future. So everyone is very excited and looking forward. But okay, is there this one? A question about ranking still. Is there a decay in ranking wherein you will lose if you're not playing?
No, there's not. Basically, like, yeah, we modeled the ranking system a lot after Street Fighter, obviously, because, I used to play Street Fighter all the time, right? And yeah, there's no decay. Although we're still thinking about like if we want to do multiple seasons and maybe at the beginning of the next season, maybe we'll just reset everyone's score. But we definitely want to hear feedback from the community, as it continues to grow. Because rankings in our game aren't just for clout. Rankings actually affect how much you earn. So we don't want to steal anyone's hard work, right? Like if making it up to diamond or master rank is very hard. Like you have to be really good. So, we want to make sure people feel rewarded for that. But yeah, as of right now, even win streaks, like if you get a big win streak, your reward doubles. So you can get a win streak, you can go to sleep, come back tomorrow, and your win streak will still be there.
Right.
So,
okay.
Yeah, we just want to reward players rather than we don't want to punish players for
Yeah, we don't want to lose players right away. Come on, guys. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, now probably we'll ask you as an expert about the game. Normally, what strategy should you focus first? Will it be the enemy bots or the opponents right away? It's from Monsid.
Yeah, this is a great question. It depends on what power-ups are on the map. You need to get good with all the power-ups. You need to look at which ones are closest to you and who your opponent is and what decisions they make, right? I know that's like, that's a hard answer to hear, but like, I'll tell you generally, like, okay, if you're Vitality Beautycorn, teleport to a power-up on the first turn. Pick the right one. Like, and I really think the attack up power-up for Vitality Beautycorn is really good. If you're Space Emperor Trump, you want to build your first wall to block the bots away from you. All right. So like make sure that the bots have a hard time getting to you as early as possible. You save yourself a lot of health that way. But this is one of those cases where there's a power up on the map called Switch Killbot. So if your opponent gets that, then their killbots are yours and yours are theirs. So you have to pay attention to that. If that power up exists, then you got to choose where and when you build the wall. Okay, but if you can block the bots, then Space Emperor Trump will do really well. Samurai BZ, you just want to meditate nonstop. Don't get distracted. Like when he talks, like one of the things he says is no distractions, right?
Yeah.
And I wanted to make that like part of his gameplay too. Don't get distracted by anything. Just keep meditating, right? And get power-ups that slow down the match, like disable your opponent attack, like that power-up, or disable opponent movement. Those slow down the match and let you meditate more without taking more damage. So those are some general strategies for all three characters.
Okay, everyone is taking notes right now for those strategies. So thank you, David, for the generous strategy and tips on how to properly, get ahead of the StarGrid battle tactics. So there you go, guys. There's still, I understand you still have lots of questions, lots of things you would like to suggest and ask. Don't forget to join the Permaverse Discord, and David will answer you directly from there. Yeah, so there you go. Thank you, David. And I hope you really enjoyed our event tonight. Anything you would like to add? And of course, say to the community before we wrap up.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you so much for having me again. It's always such a great time to be on the show with you. I love YGG Philippines. I hope to meet many of you in person at a future live event. I want to say thank you so much from the bottom of my heart to all the players who've already registered, already played some matches. You don't understand how much it means to our small team that you've tried our game, especially if you come back and you play every day. It just means so much. So thank you. If you haven't tried StarGrid yet, please, I invite you to give it a try, earn some tokens. Right now, like I said, it's really easy. We're giving out all the features for free for YGG players that have registered with your wallet address. You can play all the modes. You can play ranked matches for free. You don't need to stake anything. You don't need to buy anything. And yeah, like Spectrum said, like the team, me, Simone, LTO, our community manager, we're in the Discord every day. We want to hear your feedback. We want to meet you. We want to hear everything that you have to say about StarGrid. We want to make the game better every single day. So yeah, please come and say hi, and we'll see you online.
Hey, there you go, guys. The Discord link has been dropped by our Sentinel lead. If in any case, you can also visit the StarGrid Battle Tactics X account. They do have links on the Discord and, of course, the stargrid.ar.io website or URL. Okay, so there you go. Thank you again, David, for always being generous and excited to share lots of your ideas and even motivation here in the YGGPH community. And of course, we the community also love your team, the game, and everyone. So, all right, so there you go. Thank you again, David. I think it's what's 10 a.m. there?
7
7 a.m.
7:15. Yeah, that's quite early. I'm in California, so yeah, still early.
Okay, so we disturbed him because we did have our technical meeting earlier. So David that's how dedicated David and the team here, because he was already with us since 6 a.m. his time. So again, thank you for being with us for the Usapang MFW, and would love to hear from you and your team for our next segments.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, 30. It's always a pleasure, man. 24/7. Anytime you guys will have me on, I'll be back. So really appreciate it.
There you go. So thank you, David. See you in the next one. All right, there you go. So David just dropped on our event, but he will join us again on the upcoming events. So Everyone is saying here GG's David. So, okay. Now, again, we'll love to remind our communities regarding announcement. But before that, okay, let's have a quick intro about FOW. Okay, so again, YGG or Yield Guild Games has introduced its Future of Works program to expand the earning opportunity for its community beyond Web3 gaming, focusing on decentralized tasks in the broader Web3 ecosystem. So launched in October 2024, Future of Works aims to empower individuals, particularly in remote or underserved regions, by connecting them to the global opportunities in the emerging technology. So, what is YGG's Future of Work program? Right? So, the purpose of the FOW extends to YGG's mission to provide decentralized earning opportunities moving beyond play to earn gamings to include tasks like AI data labeling, decentralized physical infrastructure networks, and of course, other Web3 related activities. So, FOWs aims to equip community members like you guys with skills and access to contribute to cutting edge technology while earning rewards. All right. So, our vision and YGG's vision is to seek to redefine work by leveraging blockchain and decentralization, offering flexible location agnostic opportunities. Okay, so Rosal, sorry. Ulit. Trish Rosal, so our YGG's Future of Work head, emphasized empowering people in remote areas to participate in the global digital economy. Right? So, to get to know more about YGG's Future of Work, kindly join the X or follow the X account of YGG. That's YGG Future of Works. Okay. And let's all learn in Filipino. Wait lang. I-chat-GPT ko muna. Paano ko itatagalogin to? My gosh. Ano na lang. Next time. Sorry na. Okay. Basta guys, YGG and Future of Works is para sa ating mga kapwa Pilipino. Yan, di ba? Mag-iisip pa ako ng sariling tagline. Sariling tagline. Okay. Sorry guys. Mag-iisip ako sarili kong tagline para dito sa FOW. Yan. Alright. Okay, but again, reminder for our announcement. We have a complete full schedule this week. Okay? Bukas meron tayong Together We Play. Tapos Wednesday, para sa ating mga trainees, meron tayong mga Marshall program. Week 7 na nila. Oh my God, week 7. So isang week na lang after that, graduation na nila. Oh, di ba? Now, Thursday, meron tayong Crypto Fiesta. Friday, we have Together We Learn. And of course, Saturday, meron pa rin tayo nung ating NHS MFW versus Cup Week 7. Yan. Gamot ay siguradong bago. Ang hirap naman. Okay, now, of course, we still have our StarGrid, guys. As mentioned by David, we have hanggang June 12 to play the game and earn our share of the Space Money airdrop. Okay, so ensure na nakapag-register na kayo and play the game as usual. Ayan, okay. May go signal na din. Yon, okay. Tapos, Self-Flare X YGG Pilipinas, again, yung jumbo phone giveaway natin is available pa. Ensure na i-follow nyo yung mga mechanics para ma-count yung entry ninyo. Okay, and then of course, we have an upcoming shows for Vibe. So of course, masaya and very proud na ibalita sa buong YGG Pilipinas family and community yung ating Vibes TCG para dalhin. Oh my God. Meron tayong upcoming Asian Championship sa YGG Play Summit. So, if you guys play play Vibes, especially yung Vibes na physical cards, yan. Okay, meron tayong Asian Championship. So, I'm sure dahil Asian Championship to, malaki yung prize pool. So, galingan nyo. Ayan, okay? So, complete your practice now, complete your card decks, at of course, so play with different people to practice. Ayan, so dapat i-activate nyo din yung mga relics ninyo and ready your skills for an upcoming intense Vibes Championship. Okay, and then, pwede pa ba to? Okay, again, if you nag-like and share kayo, share nyo yung screenshot and then hashtag Usapang MFW and StarGrid launch. Yan, for the 10 winners of 100 Gcash each. Okay. Wow, daming sumali. Alright, congrats guys in advance para sa ating mga players na sumali sa ating mga raffle mechanics. Okay. Now, again, big thanks to our guest, David Kong, and his team for helping and joining the stream and introducing StarGrid again to our community here in Usapang, MFW. Though this isn't just about another game, it's a glimpse of how Web3 can offer new ways for future MFWs to thrive. Of course, whether you're grinding rank games, and of course, yung mga sasali kayo ng mga events. Ayan, so StarGrid again shows that play can lead to progress, and of course, that digital world is full of opportunities to earn, grow, and learn. Ayan, so of course, guys, thank you for tuning in for our here in Usapang MFW, and for our next episode, remember, don't just play, grow with it. And here in YGG Philippines, kayo ang bida. Thank you guys. GG's.
StarGrid Battle Tactics. Choose your character. Vitality Beauty Core. Samurai BZ. Space Emperor Trump. Killbots, engage! Fight for supremacy!
MFW Caravan Davao!
Welcome to MFW Davao!
This is a movement that champions innovation, opportunity, and empowerment to every Filipino in the digital age.
MFW Caravan
CDO, padulong namin! Actually guys, the beauty of being an MFW is pwede mong mabalance yung mga personal responsibilities mo, like being a student, mom, or kung ano pa yan, to earning opportunities. So it doesn't limit you.
Upskilling. So, kasi dito, kaya ginagawa natin yung Metaverse Filipino Worker Caravans. To really show you guys, ano ba mga opportunity, ano ba yung mga oportunidad na meron dito sa space.
MFW Davao!
Ginagawa natin sa YGG, we want to prove na your time is valuable, no? And in the process, nag-enjoy na kayo, nag-earn pa kayo.
Thank you, YGG, for gathering participants here today and bringing the caravan to Davao, showcasing games, bringing global digital opportunities, and limitless possibilities to our city and our region.
Daghang salamat MFW Davao!
Daghang salamat MFW Davao!
Daghang salamat MFW Davao!
OFW is an overseas Filipino worker. So it's common for Filipinos to work abroad because the salary is higher there, like times 10. Everyone's dream is to work abroad, just so they can have money to provide for their families. I'm an MFW. I'm a Metaverse Filipino worker. I just want to travel all over the world, but I don't want to work abroad.